Hello, gentle viewers. This is Guardian, welcoming you back to Sid Meier's Civilization VII with Jose Rizal and the Mayans. In our previous episode, we began building up a bit of an army. We expanded to cover 2 cities, with a third well on the way. And I think we're going to go after Axum. I think they're a very tempting target, and I think taking them over would make us a far more powerful power, I guess, to say. So that being said, I have a couple choices here. I could declare a surprise war. If I do this, they're going to get a bunch of influence, and they're going to get initial war support to make it harder for me to take their stuff. Or I can denounce them. And I think that's what I'm going to do. This is going to lower our relationship. It'll take a little bit of time, but it means I can declare war on them in the near future. It's going to take some time, but we're going to do it. Now, something that happened between this video and the last one is the new 1.2.0 patch came out. Really excited about it, mostly because you can actually use the tech tree the way that you want it to work now. I don't have to guess. I can just do this, and look at that. It automatically... Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay. I do want ironworking, but I think I'd rather have mathematics. I want to get academy so I can get my science spun up, something up. Regardless, let's end this turn. Ada Lovelace, sure. The reason I'm coming after her is because I think there's a good chance we can take her out. And I don't mean like out to breakfast or whatever. Maybe that too. I'm not a monster, right? I'm not a jerk. Come after this guy. I don't really want him starting shit with my army. That's rude. Okay. I want to keep exploring, but we're running out of coastal territory. I think I'm gonna send you over there. Oh, I have units to command, do I? Oh, it's my Jaguar Slayer. Yes, let's come over to here, please. They've also changed around some of the resources. They've changed a few other things, so they've definitely made some upgrades in this latest patch here. Okay, we're at -12. We're getting there. We want to slide over to here. Oh. If I sacrifice 3 to... No, I'd rather have the money. I would very much like to build a second city, in the near future here. The problem is, like, 400 gold is a lot of gold. I need a way to make money. Pretty desperately. Murder this ship, if you please. There we go. You have been properly murdered, as you always should have been. Okay. Because this natural wonder, this place is going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and found a settlement. I can start for... I will take a freehold che. I think that's a reasonable thing to ask. And we're just going to come right over to here. There we go. I know I can't build there, but I think that's okay. I have low happiness. Why does... Oh, Wak Cobnal has low happiness for some reason. I don't know why. I don't want to build anything. I want to save my money. I need you to stop, please. Let's go check this out. Fish now is a bonus resource. It doesn't give you growth rate, so it's not as broken as it used to be. That's a thing. Come on back, and let's get you to rest up. Here's my Hulche. I need to get 4 units in this army. I really want that 4th unit to be this ballista. So I think for right now, I'm just going to have you go ahead and fortify. I think that's a reasonable decision for now. One reason we're not making very much money, by the way, is I bet we're spending a lot of money in unit maintenance, would be my guess. No, spending 5 gold a turn on unit maintenance, which is not nothing. We also just don't make very much money. So that is an issue here. There's not an upgrade all button, by the way, which is pretty handy. I appreciate that. Just go and take a little bit of a nap. I want to hit Axum as quickly as we can. 1 second. Sorry about that, friends. Okay. All right. So we want to counter Axum as quickly as we can. I want this boat to be fixed before we do that. That's pretty important. We need to start making money. And so I think the best way to do that is to go ahead and... I mean, getting ivory would be pretty handy. But it doesn't address the money issue. We need money so we can start investing in our towns and things of that nature. So let me go ahead and play a shipping boat, I guess. Oh, you can upgrade to a quadrireme. I gotta keep my eyes on the prize. I really want to do that, but I don't have any money. Alright. You scooch on over there, Mr. Ballista. You really like me, Simon Bolivar. Let's do improved trade relations. I need to get my merchant to start making me some money. It's really embarrassing that I don't have access to anything, but I don't, so... Alright, Jaguar Slayer, let's have you head over there. A narrative choice. Give me some culture, nice. Let's go ahead and keep exploring here. The extra food should help us grow quite rapidly, and that'll give us lots of options down the line here. Which is pretty good. You still... boost of production isn't that exciting. Engineering is exciting. Engineering gets me on the path to doing mathematics, and then this town grows again. Let's come over here. I can now pick a civic. What can I do to improve my income? Yeah, this is fine. We can do citizenship, I guess. Public life isn't that good. Code of laws is fine, but not exciting. A boost to the settlement limit is pretty decent. I want to make money. But nothing here helps with money. Okay. Let me change this to Tried Outpost and see what that does. Oh, but then it won't grow anymore. I think that's fine. Because I'm going to try to turn into a full-fledged city as soon as I can. Alright, I need you to join my lovely little band here. And then I'm gonna send this out to sea to begin an invasion of Axum. Trade opportunity. Take me there. Yeah, I can't trade with you. That would be a mistake, because I'm just gonna wipe you out anyway. There's Simone Bolivar. Alright. Since it's now healthy, I want to kind of be in position here. To be able to do some damage here. Simone, can I have open borders? Thanks, pal. Just discovered Carthage, which is nice. I don't hate that. Okay. Let me get you to scoot over there. Okay, you're now unfriendly with me. I think I can declare war on you now without any issues. But I'm also gonna wait on that. Yeah, let's max everything out there. I can build again, finally. Give me a lighthouse, please. For 7 gold. That's pretty helpful. But I think the place to return to a city is Wak Kabnal. Just because of this incredible situation they've got going on right there. I think that's the choice. I think that's the objective. Oh, here is Ada Lovelace. Nice. We're best pals now. It's gonna be great. Can I declare war on you with no penalty? No, because the relationship isn't hostile yet. Let me denounce you again. Okay. I would love to get a free social policy slot. I think that sounds really good. And give me priesthood, please. That'll help my income shortfalls. I want to come back here, and I want to go ahead and turn you into a city. I know right now you're sad, but you're going to be a lot less... Oh, wait. Now it's gone up to being 500 gold. This is only 350. Oh, because it turned into an outpost. Got it. Got it. I think that's fine. I think we do it. And now I can produce, and I really want to make sure you produce both the Jala and the Kun Na. And that'll help us get our unique district, which I think is really important. If it means we have to make that our capital next time around, that's fine. There certainly have been worse things that have happened to us in history. So here's what concerns me. They're definitely building up. I will accept your offer. Ada Lovelace. Like, I don't want this to end up being an extended fight, because I don't really have the troops for it. But I think it's not going to get any easier. Did you just start a new city? That's rude. Oh yeah, you hate me now. Which means I can now declare war on you with no penalties, which is good to know. I've got to wait until my army is ready. Just skip your turn.
It is 12 Ahau, 8 Pash. The Holy Lord of Ishtuts drives the stone into the ground.
I'm happy with my existing things. Organized military is good. Citizenship is really good. Citizenship is something I could get excited about. Discipline is fine, but not essential. Mysticism is fine, but not essential. Let me go ahead and grab public life, just because it's an easier culture. Okay, you really hate me. You have 3 settlements now. Would you quit expanding all of a sudden? This whole fucking game, you're like, I'm not going to expand anything. And all of a sudden, you're like, holy shit, let me expand right now. That's rude. Don't expand. That is a mean thing to do. My Jaguar Slayers are good enough offensively. I think I want to bring them home. Do I declare war now? I don't think so. I want to wait. I need to wait until my troops are in the perfect position before I declare my assault. Diplomatic action. I will happily take additional science. I think that works out well for us. Ms. Lovelace. Okay. Give me a blacksmith, if you please. I should probably start building wonders at some point over there. I don't think I'm there yet, but I probably should. Just do a little bit extra searching. That's fine. And you've got an army. That's what I was fucking afraid of. That if I waited, you would be able to build up a big enough military to actually give me pause. I may have waited too long. But I'm gonna do it. You know what? I feel like this is the turn. And here we go. Declare war. Alright. I can't deploy this, so I can deploy you next turn, but I can do... this. I will happily take another spearman. I think that's a useful thing for us to have, for sure.
There is geometry in the humming of the strings.
Now I can pick attack. Let me take military training. I think is good. Yes, I know I'm getting war weariness already. Understood. The thing is, without siege units, I think I'm just going to fortify here just to annoy you. Like, this is what has to happen, right? This is the thing. No, sorry, I meant the spearman moves up. Where's my extra fulce? Here you are. Get over here. Spearman, get over here. If I can bum rush their capital, I think we'll be in much better shape. This city now gets to grow some more. Let's get some food and some... Let me go and take ivory now. I think now we can take this additional resource here. Give me happiness, please. And then let's go ahead and build something that makes people happy. Oh, that have to be an altar, which I don't have enough money for yet? Okay, that's fine. Just go ahead and fortify. That's all you need to do is just annoy people. I think you killed my Jaguar Slayer, maybe? I'm not 100% sure if you did or not. Yeah, just rest until you're healed. Come and hit this army commander, please. I want to weaken them as much as possible, using my temporary advantage. Okay. I cannot yet hit you, but I can send you up to here. I can send you over to here. I can send you over to here. Send you up. Send you over. Alright. If we can take Axum itself, we can end this war pretty quickly, I think. Because these other cities aren't that strong.
We're less interested in who we imagine ourselves to be than in what we can do.
Go ahead and start working on entertainment. I could definitely use some happiness in some of my towns here. Now I can build Kuna in the exact same place and get my fancy district. Which is pretty great. Go murder this settler, please. Go ahead and fuck that up, please. Alright, we're gonna start with you. And we're gonna do some damage. Then I'm gonna shoot you, and I'm gonna do a little bit more damage. I'm not going to attack until I have to attack. I'm gonna send you over. Like this. If I attack the city, I do quite a bit of damage. So I guess maybe there's some value in doing that. And that way next turn I can take it. And then move up to here, please. That gets as many people in our radius as possible. Alright, command units. If I fight the Spearman, I lose. Maybe I just don't pay attention to you. Here, Bodie McGee, slip on in here. Give me the ballista, please. Now you have no defenses. Now I can move in with the Spearman and do a lot of damage to you. And then I think I can finish you off by shooting you. And we get a promotion, which is amazing. I would love to increase this 1 gold per each unit that's packed. Yeah, let me go ahead and pick a boost for ranged units. And it confirmed. Oh, do I get 2? Nice. Yeah, that helps with siege units too. That's fantastic news. I'm just gonna have you skip your turn because I cannot have you take the city. Oh, somebody just hit me. That's rude. It's you. Maybe? Yeah, they just stationed more archers in the city. That's rude as heck. Build me an academy, please. You can put it right here. Alright, my jaguar slaying friend. I think it's going to take another army to take out La Labella, which is fine if that's what happens. I want you to fortify too. Again, I'm just trying to make mischief. Oh, I can hit you from shore. No, you don't. Nope. Nope. Here we go. And then I go... stabby stab. Does this kill you? It does kill you. Which means I should be able to take the city, which includes the settler. Really? I can't take the city? Oh, I have to kill the settler too? That's rude. That is very unnice of you. I don't like that. Oh, you just killed my Jaguar Slayer. That's fine. I don't really care. Spearman, get in here. Continue. And we're definitely going to keep the city. Then what I need to do here is I need to pack up the army and get ready to move on to the next city. I just got to keep moving as fast as I can. I'm the gingerbread man, maybe? Go and slide in to stay here, and I'd like you to wait for this guy to move up. Let me move you over to there. Good, and you stay where you're supposed to. Now, kindly rest until you're healed. I think that's an appropriate move here. You sail over here, and then kill these spearmen from the shore. I can't do this because the city's being sieged, but once it stops being sieged, I have some options there.
The truly brave never boast.
Now I can build an arena, that's pretty huge. Give me ironworking, please. No, give me mathematics, actually. Give me 2 codices. That'll be good. I want you to fortify Axum. Because it's going to be a while before I can trust it. There is Colaway here. I can't ignore it entirely. What I can do is come up to here and build an arena. Why can't I build an arena? And I guess I can just build the altar. I guess that's not nothing. It is an issue, though, that people are so grumpy. But it is what it is. Go ahead and kill the spearman if you can. My single galley is actually being very useful right now, which makes me quite happy. Oh, this is why people are so grumpy, because you have lots of war support. What if I just murdered you? How would that make you feel? Yeah, if you'd be so kind as to bombard this city, that would be nice. Because taking the city out is going to be really challenging. Because I don't have other places. Right here is fine. I don't think I can get around to that fast enough to do any real damage. Oh, you will give me a city plus the one I've already taken. Can I get Kolaway too? But instead of Matara. No, Matara you're willing to give up, but that's it. That was my own mistake. I got greedy, and I'm gonna pay for it a little bit. Yes, let's get some culture. That sounds lovely. That sounds like a great idea. Command units. Everyone here is at full strength now. Let's go ahead and start moving up. I think hitting Koloe is actually more beneficial. Maybe. It's hard to say. What's not hard to say, though, is if I come over to here and do some damage to you, then maybe it helps. Let me start by shooting the city up. Yeah, I think with just some time I can take that out. I'm going to have the army come over here to Koloe. I think that's the play. So let me sail over to here. You attack my Jaguar Slayer. You love me right now. What if we had an alliance? Nice. Give me 2 new beginnings. Let's get a boost to our stuff across the board. You are going to... Oh, it's both of you. Yeah, you're gonna start sliding in this direction. Get marching, my dude. And you can do the same. Let's get an arena here. We can put it right here. Right smack dab there. We need to sail over to here, and then we can deploy. Give me layboat. Oh, now we have an issue. You actually went ahead and put a unit in here. That's annoying. Which means I take out the city defenses, you kill me next turn. What if I just built fortifications here? And maybe what if I sent my spearmen over to here? Is a thing that I can do. My city can grow. Growing is nice. We like growing here. I understand that I have low happiness. There's very little I can do right now while this war is still going. So how about we win the fucking war, and then it becomes a non-issue. Alright, your district premises are destroyed. That still is a death for me, because I can't defeat you. So I'm just gonna have you keep trying to fortify until the spearmen get there. That's what I expected would happen. It is what it is. Go ahead and keep hitting the city, though. If I can reduce their archers by the time the spearmen get there, we're gonna be in amazing shape. Go ahead and slide on over. What am I waiting on here? I got the Great Library. That's pretty good.
Geometry in the humming of the
Sure. We can share some science. I can get a new tech. Is there anything that gets me a codex? Let me take engineering. That feels pretty good. Let me keep murdering you. This single galley has gotten some pretty crazy amounts of work here. Nice. This isn't what I actually want, but I will keep it anyways. I think I can feel pretty good about that in a city. If I take another one, I'm going to be over my settlement limit. This is just trying to get here to the peace table. Actually, maybe I just go ahead and declare peace now. I will actually just propose basically a white peace, so to speak. I got what I wanted. I now have a pretty sizable empire that's going to be really good in the next stage. So I think we're in really good shape there. As for my glorious army, let's get you over here. And I'm going to have you do some damage. I can have a jade. Let's get the ceramic fertility god.
all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
Happiness is better than light influence boosts. Let's work on that. Let's take rites and rituals and get everyone some happiness. A farmer's market? I'd rather have the money, actually. I'd rather have the money. That appeals to me much more. Now that you're finished, I need you to keep building. I think an altar is a fantastic suggestion. I think citizenship is decent. Alright, my spearman friend, you're gonna fortify right there. You're gonna upgrade now. Now I've got the money. You did yeoman's work. How do I get more points here? Oh, I need more cities. Okay. If I conquer 2 cities, I will win. If I build a city, I will get closer. I think building a city over here in this island is really smart. Can I afford to purchase a settler? I cannot. Then you know what? Let's come over here to Whack Cabnal. And if you wouldn't mind, give me a saw pit. That can help us get some more production going on. Alright, go ahead and absorb the Hulche here. And we're just going to hang out right here for right now. Yes, this one I happily take. I would love to get some combat strength. We're going to get a celebration. We can use it for science. We get another thing here. Let's go ahead and take Zolkeen. That feels pretty solid. Alright, Quadream, go ahead and heal up. I now have the Gate of All Nations. That's pretty solid.
Perfection is achieved. Not
I have
because there's
engineering.
nothing to add.
We need codices, because I also want to work toward this science legacy path, because I don't think I'm going to be able to finish the military path before the end of the age. It's possible, but I don't like our chances necessarily. I don't think it's a guarantee. So we'll see. Give me mysticism, I guess. Alright. Go ahead and snooze for right now. Go ahead and put you in wake formation. If an enemy approaches, then we can do something about it. I can continue growing my town. That's awesome. Let's go here. And Bach needs to build something new. Let's get a garden going. A garden will help the city continue to grow. Especially if we put it right here. Let's do it. Oh, I did say I was going to build a wonder, didn't I? That was a mistake, maybe. Yes. Can I start a fucking trade route yet? Please, I beg of you, game. Send a merchant. I cannot... I literally don't have the trade range. I don't know why I don't. This vexes me. Trade range. How is this calculated? It's 30,000 antiquity. So I think I need to put a settlement here to help with trade. I think that's a must thing. A settler will cost me how much money? How much money would a settler cost me? Like, how close am I? 520 is a lot of money. But I think it has to happen. If I'm going to be able to trade, I need more stuff. I got a codex. That's great.
There is another world, but it is in this one the truly brave never boast.
This is fine. Nothing here needs to be changed. Give me another codex, please. Give me an additional codex. And let's go ahead and lay a tile here to get some increased production. That feels pretty good. Let me go ahead and take organized military for the settlement load. Let me take ironworking at this point. I think ironworking would be pretty handy. I think navigation would be great. But I think ironworking is what I want most. I can do some upgrading, which will be great. I would love to get production going here. Happiness, I think, is fine. I could take a monument for culture. I could take a lighthouse for money. Let's do that. I want to keep money going because then I can invest it in towns. Oh, is it cheaper if I built a settler from Walk Hobnall here? No, it wouldn't be. Okay, well, we'll just wait then. People are building wonders, and it's not me, and I keep forgetting that I want to be building wonders. I have tons of options here. It's just a question of which one do I want. Colosseum would be nice. Gate of All Nations would help us fight. This will give me culture and food. This will just give me a shit ton of science and happiness, and I think this is probably the play. And I can get a little bit of production. Do I put it here? Done. Sorry, woodcutter. But I need my stuff. I need a wonder. I need a wondery wonder. Among the wonderiest of all wonders. Okay, isn't 550 enough for a settler? Actually, I guess I could build it in Axum. Axum's got loads of people. Yeah, let's do it. Buy me a settler. Oh, Lilepia here is sad. Why are you sad? Sure. Give me all of the trade routes. I want to trade with everybody all the time. Alright, we got a settler here. I think here makes a ton of sense. But I think here makes even more sense. Why do I like that version better? Okay. Strong yields within 3 tiles. Beneficial features nearby. Because of mountainous tropical. I see. I see. Yeah, if this is where you genuinely think the best place to settle is, I'm not going to argue with the game.
Iron made this promise by the tongs and the hammer.
We can grow again. Let's grow up here. I can pick a new tech. So future tech is going to start pushing us in age progress, which isn't terrible, but I'd like to try to get more codices. Let's go ahead and take navigation too. I'm going to try to sandbag a little bit. I don't know if I'll be successful, but I'm going to try. Can I convince you guys to join the Empire here? Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. That'll get me up to my settlement size of 6 settlements.
My light is great. I am the path and the foothold of the people, because my eyes are of metal, while my teeth glitter with jewels.
I love the building animations. The first couple times I played the game, I just skipped through it, but I really like watching the wonders come to life. It's very relaxing to me. I think we build another settler. No, we don't do that. I think we just keep building wonders at this point. The Colosseum is fine. I think the Gate of All Nations is better. That'll help me in future wars. Possibly against you.
Ships at a distance have every man's wish on board.
I gained another codex, which is pretty solid. Let's go ahead and keep pushing the science game. I want to be ready. But then again, we do want more food. Maybe a garden is the play. Maybe a villa, which will make people happy. Let's build a market, actually. Let's make money. Money is good. Give me the wheel. Abnor to display my codex. That's embarrassing. Hey, Walk Cobnall. Can you have a library? No, you can't. Then how about we change our production here and you build a library instead? There we go. Unless I could just build... Can I just pay for the library? Is that expensive? It's kind of expensive. Okay. Let's have you go ahead and pay for the market then. And I will put you here. So in 8 turns, we will have space to display things, and it'll be great. Okay. Go ahead and build a settlement here, if you please. And then T-Call, go ahead and build right there.
Even a great carpenter does not abandon his string.
How true, bestie, how true. Let's place a tile somewhere that gets me more food to keep this growing. Let's go right there. I'm just gonna keep spending my influence to make you like me, because that's important to me. We are approaching the end of this era. I'm hoping I can keep getting codices before it freaks out, but it is something to consider. Let's get a fishing K. That will help out tremendously, and might even extend my trade range to a point that's actually useful.
Is a miniature of the society which produces it.
That's a nice boost to settlement limit. I'm here for that. And you can grow like this. Is there any way to get more codices? I don't think so. Like, Future Tech doesn't give me one. So I guess I just start researching it, because you can't sandbag and refuse to research anything. Let's maybe go ahead and do Bronzeworking 2, I guess. Give me Code of Laws 2, please.
He heard these horrors and his spirit stirred.
Like, I'm just getting bonuses out the wazoo because I have to. I'll go ahead and take that tile there. You want a farmer's market? I don't have any food, but I'll take the money instead. We're going to keep investing. We're going to keep investing our money. Go ahead and give me masonry, because it doesn't hurt to have it. We're rapidly approaching a science issue. I'm going to go ahead and use conscription. That'll make me even more money, that I can make my settlements even more powerful. Yes, that's fine. Okay, can I please, I beg of you, can I please use my fucking merchant? Or do I still not have enough trade range? May I legally use a merchant? Yes, I can send you to Dividorum. Awesome. Get to work. I guess you take Future Tech now. I was even trying to get the Wonders one, but I will take it happily.
Was foolish enough to desire war over peace. For in peace, sons bury fathers, but in war, fathers bury sons.
It's very blue. I approve, but it's very, very blue. Okay, so Crisis, we're gonna get hostile independent powers, and we have to choose a Crisis slot. So, a Crisis means we're getting close to the end of the age. Normally I would be getting close to ending the video here. I just want to keep going until we end the age, so we can start fresh next episode. So we have to pick a bad thing that'll make it harder for us to run our empire. Although some of them aren't that bad. So maybe we'll be lucky and grab one of those. Culture would be nice. We're actually lagging pretty badly in culture compared to science, but I don't think that's an issue. I think we just keep building, wonders, right? Like, there's not a downside to it. Give me the Hanging Gardens. Sorry, Woodcutter. And then, let's go ahead and build right there. Let's take that tile. That's going to help us out with science a lot, which is great. The library just finished, which means I now have a place to slot my lovely codexes. Let me do something about that. I think that's under here? No, it's not under there. I will come back to that. Few great works. Here we go. Okay, so you get slotted, and you get slotted. Oh, that was the issue. I had the codexes, I just didn't have... I didn't have a place to display them. I see, okay. Can I get a 9th point in time? Probably. How long until this is absorbed into my glorious empire? 3 more turns? Okay, so you'll come back, you'll join us in 3 turns. Okay. I will pick Barbarian Mercenaries. This is the least bad of my choices here. Because I have plenty of money now. It's not the end of the world if I have to pay a little bit more money. Oh wow, there's one right there. I should probably do something about that, shouldn't I? Let's wake up the army. And let's get you over to T-Call. T-Call, I'm gonna go ahead and buy you a Phalanx. No, that seems unnecessary. Oh, dang it, I meant to upgrade. Can we stop now? Because I can't upgrade if I'm on land? That sucks. I didn't plan that part through. I think we just invest in our cities for right now. Eventually you will come for me, but until that time, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna let it bug me. Walk Cobnal. Let me give you a fishing K. And a granary to keep growing. That feels right. I could buy a Jaguar Slayer.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Neat. Let me take this one here because of the nice resource. That's pretty sexy. We'll take citizenship, I guess. Okay, now I can finally deliver these. Go ahead and deliver pearls there. Pardon me, excuse me. That flew out of there before I could do anything about it. +2 food, +2 happiness. Okay. And I've now unlocked the economic attribute point. Nice. We're doing it, guys. I could make friends. Okay, we got that. How close am I to maxing out military? It's 3 more points. I could start a quick war. I don't think that's very smart. I think we're too close to the end of the age. And not to like brag or anything, but I can kind of take her out anytime I want. So I don't think it makes a lot of sense. Where's my upgrade all button? I was promised an upgrade all button. Oh, maybe I can't do it because I can upgrade my spearman. Oh, I don't have enough money. And I'm not in friendly territory. That's the problem. Okay. So keep going to T-Call then. Live your life. I'm sorry I interrupted you. Put it there. Trade opportunity. I love it. Dividorum. Buy a merchant. Oh, we get all of the salt now. Interesting. Okay, well. Sure. I'm down to clown. Yeah, go to Rome.
The canal water gushes from above into the gardens. Fragrance pervades the walkways. Streams of water as numerous as the stars of heaven flow in the pleasure garden.
We do a leader attribute. Let's do expansionistic. We can build settlers faster now, which is pretty nice. That'll be really good for next turn, for next stage. For this stage, I don't think it matters. I think we're too close to the end to even consider making a settler. Especially when it pushes over the settlement limit, which isn't the end of the world, but it is something we need to consider. Let's get a monument, actually. I feel like I sleep on monuments too frequently. But getting a nice boost to culture, and especially influence, is going to be pretty handy. Crisis continues. That's fine. You can have an extra thing. Let's be allies, Simone. I gotta do a new crisis. I don't want decentralization. That's probably the least terrible. What I want to try to do now is actually try to want to rush the end of the age. I want to make it so that... Can you just go over to Rome, please? I want to try to make it so that we rush the end of the age. Because then we won't get hit with the worst one, which is whatever the third one ends up being. Go ahead and build there. Alright, let's build the arena. No, we don't need the arena yet, do we? Not when the villa's almost as good and has a lot of other benefits too. Let's build here. And then let's do future attack, and then let me quickly come over here to Great Works, and let's slot in this last codex. There we go. I don't have trade range yet, but I will soon. I probably need to build a fishing key, or a fishing K in T-Call. Let's do that really quick. And then we'll gain access to that lovely resource. Let's also go ahead and build an altar. And maybe a brickyard, too. I will take a brickyard over the clay pit, for sure. Done. That is well invested, in my opinion. That is very smart. You have a whole ass army. That's kind of scary. Okay, I was promised an upgrade all button. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Let me go ahead and deploy. If all this is an army commander, there's no reason not to attack you. There we go. And then you're just gonna sit tight for right now. Where's my galley? Or my quadrireme, excuse me. Where did I park you? As much as I enjoy all the things they've added to this game already in just various patches, I still really fucking want a list of my military units. I think that's essential to manage large armies. Where is my quadrireme? Where did you go, my quadrireme friend? I probably passed it like 6 times by now. Oh, there's my merchant. Doing merchant things. Okay. Alright. Here it is. Here's my quadrireme. I never would have found that on my own, I promise. Not gonna lie, this is pretty scary. But I think you've got this. I think you can defend your own city. Oh, these are my friends. I guess maybe I should do something then. I guess. Okay. Why can I not start a trade unit? A trade route? Oh, here it is. Okay. I know unlock even more units, which is pretty solid. Let's give you some salt. A salty run if I've ever heard one. And then let's give you bonus production. Which, remember, in a town is just bonus gold, but I have no problem with that. We can always use gold to do cool things.
After the assembly gathered, the elders gave their answer.
Okay. Wei Yang Palace is fun, I guess. Let me expand my city. I could grab literacy. I could grab skilled trades. These are both useful things. I can't help but notice, though, that my culture production has been lagging quite badly, so maybe building an amphitheater is the right choice here. Yeah. Alright, Hulche. Shoot them. I am 1 turn short of being able to upgrade you. That's embarrassing. I said, like, that's embarrassing, like, 7 different times during this episode. Maybe I need to get a new catchphrase, maybe. Alright, Ballista Joe. That's what I like to call you, Ballista Joe. Alright, you. I can't upgrade because the spearman isn't in my trade range. There we go. Now you're even cooler. which is very fun. Would you kindly go into the mountains there so I can move up my ballista? One step. Could you very kindly die? Thanks, mate. Go up to Dividorum, please. Oh, maybe I can't merchant with you anymore. Yeah, I need to go to Carthage. Carthage is fine. We can do Carthage. There you go. Off you go. Alright, Quadrireme, let's go. How are things going here? You're actually holding out surprisingly well, which is great. Oh. I've added fish to my trade route. Nice. The agenda of Amina has changed my relationship. Oh, because you must hate me now because I have a settlement in a place that you wish that you had one. Maybe you're still grouchy because I beat the snot out of you, which is fair. That's a fair thing to be upset about. Let's take this because it gives more building room. I think that's a little bit... No, this is grassland. Okay. We'll do that then. Alright, Johnny Phalanx. Could you kindly shoot the Sinhalese? Can you move up? Can you move over? Can you, like, shoot over the mountain? No, you can't. I didn't think so, but it'd be funny if you could. Hey, it's Ada. She was coming by to help out. What a pal. What an absolute unit. I'm not gonna fight you at this point. I think I just skipped your turn. I skipped your turn. No, I do get a bonus to attack strength if I did order everybody to attack. But I think for now we just skip our turn. There are lots of horsies. Oh dear. We have another crisis policy. Let me do -1 happiness, and I guess -5 gold. None of these are great things, but I have to just endure till the end of the age. You ballista friend, kindly hit their city with furious vengeance. You their archer friend, shoot them. You there, phalanx friend, slaughter them mercilessly. And then disperse the power. That's another promotion. That's pretty sweet. Because he will keep that into the next age, so doing the promotion now makes a lot of sense here. Nice. Infantry and cavalry units now get first strike, which means they hit first. Which means if they kill, amazing. Oh, and I get a commendation. One unit gets an extra attack and 2 movement points. That's pretty great. I feel like order is better, but I am tempted very much by duty. Not duty, sorry. Where'd it go? Yeah, Valor. We'll take Valor. That's fine. That's fine. So I can now grant second wind if I so choose. That's pretty cool. That's pretty acceptable. You hold trade number 1. Oh, I guess I could... You don't use second wind, actually, on you. And go ahead and move up. And you may now attack these spear jerks. That's our legal term, by the way. They're called spear jerks, in case you didn't know that. They don't want to be called spear jerks. They shouldn't be jerks. That's how I've always seen it. It's a little bit annoying that the units don't go away when you take the city. That used to be the case, but I don't think it... Like, I think it's good for immersion purposes. I think it's fun for that. But it is a little obnoxious to have to deal with it. But it's not the end of the world. Like, we'll survive somehow. I mean, sure, you can just throw yourselves at me. Interesting. You had set him friends with everybody else on the map, right? I mean, Divodorum is nowhere near your... Oh, I guess you are near my troops. Okay. Hey, Divodorum, you can have a phalanx. Yeah, like, I don't get it. Like, I get it that you're grouchy with me for all the horrible things I allegedly did to you and your people. But the age is almost over. I don't know that you're going to achieve what you think you're going to achieve. You know what I mean? Oh, you're too far inland. That's annoying. Okay, well, you can go back there then, I guess. Let me... Oh, can I not use second wind again? Oh, I have to let it recharge? Okay. That's fine. Killing you, I think, is better than avoiding damage. You can pass... We can pass through here. Start moving closer to T-Call. Wait, what? How am I... Oh, because I clicked on unit. My apologies. That was not my intention, friend. Yeah, so everyone just declared war on Amina. So I don't know what it was you were trying to accomplish this late in the game. In the era. You can stay where you are, actually. That's fine. Alright, give me science again. Always science, forever science. I can build units really quickly now. That's a consideration, I guess. May get more food in towns. And you can go ahead and fortify right there. Alright, you. Go ahead and bring everybody together. And then move a step, and then add on you. Then you move up. And then... Oh, I can't absorb you. Okay. I'm gonna let you rest until you're healed. But I will send out the Quadrireme to go cause some mischief. If I conquer 2 cities, I will get the military progress path. I just don't think it matters. You attacked Labiella. That's rude as heck. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Like, I don't think I can get there quickly enough to make any major differences here. Are you at war with... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're at war with me. I can't... Oh, yeah, I can't propose peace until it's 7 turns. So I think the war will just end, though, at the end of the era. Like, I don't think wars proceed from era to era. Maybe they do, actually. Maybe I'm being ridiculous. Maybe I should just build a free wonder, right? Like, I could build a Pyramid of the Sun. That'll help me get some culture. Yeah, let's put it right there. Yeah, we don't need that much more progress to trigger the end of the era, so I think we just hold tight. Let's try to build up our cultural capacities here. They're basically doing what I did to them. That's what's happening right now. They're basically gonna swarm me. Oh, I could build walls, couldn't I? Maybe I don't have the money. Yeah, I can't build it because it has to be adjacent to a fortified district. That's a bummer. I could build a unit, though. That's a legal move. I could build a phalanx, couldn't I? I could build a quadrireme. Let's do that. Let's get quadrireming. Because I can do a lot of damage to you just with my fleet. Even though I'm gonna lose La Labella, and there's very little I can do to stop you right now. I don't think that's the end of the world. Oh, you're just hitting my defenses right now, which means I have a chance. It's not a great chance, but I do have a chance. Yeah. Okay, command units. Yeah. Oh, you can't bombard this turn, I don't think, maybe? Can you just, like, scoot over and then attack it? Yeah, there you go. Now Ada Lovelace is involved in the war. That's pretty cool. If you could so kindly bombard them, then you might be able to protect the city, and that would be really good. If you could kindly bombard the city, we could do a lot of damage to them. I guess you sally forth and kill the unit is the right choice. Maybe I upgrade you instead. Make you even more potent. Maybe that's the right move. Hey, merchant. Make a trade route. Get some fish. That have nothing to do with the die, so I guess we'll just let that do its thing. Like, once this army is fully healed, we're gonna send it after a duelist, probably. Is probably the move. Because it's right there. And I want it to not be a problem anymore. Food production and gold is great. Is pretty sweet. Yeah, kill the army commander, please. Hey Phalanx McGee, how about you go stab the shit out of them? Something just happened. Oh, you attacked my quadrireme. That's unkind of you. I'm really lagging in culture, which I didn't expect. I think it's something that I overlook more than I should. Go ahead and slide back over to here and work on your fortifications. And let me build some ancient walls so that you can't attack easily again. Let's do that. Let's slide on over to Adulis and let's start raising some hell. And destroy the city, please. There go your defenses. How close am I to healing here? The Phalanx is pretty close. I'm gonna move now. I'm not gonna wait. If I can take either Matara or Adulis, I can end this very quickly. There we go. I'm gonna remove Assault so I can add a Camel. Which then gives me places to put the salt. And also these dies here, which is pretty solid. Alright. My headphones started dying, so I had to quickly plug them in. Okay. Let's keep attacking. I want this to be as easy as possible. Like, one unit takes over the city, and it's ours forever.
Skill is handed down to me from my ancestors.
I can now build the Colossus. And I did even more future tech. And here's the Age of Antiquity over. So it'll end at the end of this turn. We'll do that. I will grab... Like, honestly, the cities are all getting so big that the tiles don't matter so much. Let's keep improving our food production. Right there. Give me a garden, please. Right there. Choose a civic. We'll start commerce. It doesn't matter, though. We're about to end the age. So... we can work on future tech, but it just doesn't matter. And... I will murder you. Oh, nice. That somehow gave me the last economic thing, which is pretty cool. I get to take the city. I will do. And if I could conquer one more town, then we would be victorious. But alas, it is not possible. Go ahead and start bombarding Adulis. We have ended the Age of Antiquity.
There were no Maya without their traders, no cities without their markets, no distance too great to ensure their prosperity.
Very pretty. We get a whole bunch of legacies, which is pretty great. We'll have some really cool decisions to make at the beginning of next episode. Can view the report. We got some XP. I've unlocked some new abilities. We're going to pick our next age, and then we're going to end the episode as soon as the next age starts. So, in Civilization VII, you always get multiple choices to... what's the word I'm looking for? You always get choices for your next civilization. So here we can choose from Bulgaria, which we... So let's look at these really quickly here. You've got really good cavalry. You have a unique army commander that can pillage easily. And then your wonder is the Hidden Fortress. You get a boost to towns whenever you pillage. This is a little bit too militaristic for me. I don't want to just be pillaging left, right, and center. Chola is... we get a unique naval unit. We get a unique naval commander. On a map where we're an archipelago, a naval power might be pretty beneficial here. There's some really good stuff here, and then your ability here is you get an additional trade route. Interesting. Chola is definitely on the list here. You could pick Hawaii. They've got really good infantry units, and they get culture when they beat other units. If I get involved in the religious game, which hasn't happened yet, but I get money. Interesting. Inca. Might Inca feels a little bit too wild. I want to do something slightly different. Ming would be fun. Ranged attack. Your Mandarin, you have a unique merchant, which is pretty cool. That helps make money. The Great Wall is pretty good. We could play as a Shawnee. We get the Kispoko Nanato. Some pretty nice infantry bonuses there. That's pretty sweet. I kind of think you're going with the Chola, though. I kind of think they might be the most interesting option here. Because it gives a chance to build a navy, I think we're going to pick Chola. Yeah. Let's do it. Choose Chola.
The monsoon gathers, filling sails and banners, pushing the fierce Chola toward their destiny.
Yeah, I really like having a strong navy. I think it's going to be huge. We've already seen how powerful it can be. Army-wise, I think Axum was quite close to dealing a lot of damage to us. I think Amina was pretty dangerous. However, by building up a powerful fleet, she's far less scary. Far, far less scary. And here we go. We're going to pick this up in the next episode. Hopefully you're enjoying. You will note that the war is over, just as I said. I knew that the war is going to end, so I didn't want to spend too much of my time fighting it. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a fun exploration age. We're going to see some distant lands. We're going to make a lot of money. And hopefully continue to build up our military to the point where we can try to win a military victory at the end of the game. So, looking forward to that. It looks like Ada Lovelace has chosen to be the Normans. Amina has chosen Songhai. And Simon Bolivar has chosen Spain. So these are the basic powers in this game. I believe there should be civilizations in distant lands. I think those are auto-generated, even if you pick 4 to start the Age of Antiquity. I don't know whether we'll get 4 more or 2 more. But I think we'll have some more civilizations to encounter and explore in the next episode. So hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, please remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know how you think we're doing. And in the next episode, we're going to start the Age of Exploration and start seeing what else there is to discover in this little blue marble we call Earth. Until next time, this has been Guardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.